Hello, my name is Snail, and before I begin, yes, I'm doing a triple upload today. I do not care, and I do not have a schedule. Anyways, uh, if you've ever been like me, you've probably looked up at this big Vex. I think, Froggy calls it an obelisk, so I'm just gonna keep calling it the obelisk in the sky. You can see this on, I believe, every single checkpoint of Nessus. And if you've been like me, uh, you've looked up there and really, really wanted to get out there one day. And well, today I'm gonna show you how, because apparently part of it is solid. So, anyways, I actually discovered this when I was still having an obsession over the proving ground strike, but that strike has no boundaries. It doesn't have like a bounding box, and it allows you to summon your sparrow, so it's a recipe for success for what we're doing. And honestly, I was actually flying out to go see whether or not I could get up to the Cabal ships, and then I was like, hey, might as well go check out the obelisk up close, so I did, and surprise, surprise, it's solid. And even more surprising is the fact that it seems to be so while I was doing some random stuff out here with Froggy, I randomly caused my res to like become invalidated as I hit the checkpoint and died while on a sparrow in a weird way. And for some reason, it spawned my ghost up at the obelisk, and I'll show you where that happened. And yeah, it was very weird, especially because that was on the first checkpoint here, and it's been a little bit it's like concourse something, starts with an I. It's been like a week since I was in here. Like, if you infantry concourse, that's what it's called. So anyways, I spawned back in there, but my spawn was invalid, so for some reason it put me out all the way there at the obelisk. Like, there it is. So it had my res all the way out there, but for some reason it was, I don't know what was up with it, but it put me there, and it's technically out of the box, because if you were to try to fly over there, you might notice that there is in fact a box in this map, so you can't just free roam explore. So, potential box breach if you can manage to get your ghost to actually get you there. Oh, I did not hit it. That's unfortunate. Let's see if I can just backwards jump it. There we go. But yeah, so interesting stuff with this location, but Froggy said that if we can manage to harness that power and take that to other places, we could potentially do some really crazy stuff, like the very coveted Shattered Throne on Patrol, which would be super, super, super cool if we could manage to pull that off. And I completely messed up a slipstream, so I'm gonna just shamelessly keep sparrow flying. So anyways, as you might notice, the 50 subscriber special is out, because we hit that milestone this morning, and for some reason we went up to 53 from like 47, so the 6 of you that subscribed in the last like 6 hours, impressive timing, and thank you. I mean, thank all of you, but, you know, the 6 people in particular really confused me with their timing. But anyways, yeah, I have to say the process of making that video was really, really, it was bad. It was really janky. So basically, in order to get it so that I could record with OBS and use like all the fun stuff on my computer that makes my voice actually sound not garbage, it it means that I connected my PS4 to my PC directly with an Ethernet cable, and hooked my computer also up to Wi-Fi, and then had my PC connect to my computer, and then shared the Wi-Fi with the computer, and that allowed me to do remote play seamlessly. And that process in itself was a 3-hour ordeal. And then once I got the video recorded, you know, I uploaded it this morning, and then, you know, I played a little while with my friends, did a bit of Iron Banner, just had it downloading in the background. Like, I know that you aren't supposed to, like, upload or download big things while playing games, but, like, I didn't really care about how long it took, because I knew that it would probably take an hour anyways, so I thought, whatever, I'll play some games and it'll be done. But it was at 80%, I was like, okay, I'll just turn off my computer, go eat some lunch, and be back later, see how it's doing. So the key word was turn off my computer, and I didn't realize what I did. So I managed to have to completely restart the download again. Managed to make the same mistake again, despite knowing that I had to not turn off my computer, but I kept playing games, and that's actually when I recorded the Saber stuff, and then I, like, turned off my computer again. Realized what I did for the third time, and then got both my Saber video and also the Vault video all working. So now those are both in theory uploaded, or I think the Saber one is still processing as of this time. So yeah, and there we go. It's solid. I cannot believe that this thing has any collision whatsoever. Like, you can tell that it's really far out because, like, it's got the big Vex textures. Like, that's usually a good sign that you're in a place that you're not supposed to belong. When you can see the individual pixels on the texture, not this, yeah, this one. This one, you can see the pixels. But, yeah. Honestly, it's really, really fascinating, this structure. Because, yeah, there's also a lot of invisible stuff that, you know, this obviously isn't completely solid, it's just the hard metal surfaces. Like, hang on, if I go back here and then make my way up and over, but take a long time because this thing is huge. You might notice that the like stone bit of the obelisk is not solid, so you can go straight through that, but you can get very high up in the air here, and I'm just gonna super because my sparrow died, and I can at least keep going here. But you can see these are some really big textures out here. It's kind of reminds me of how like the Cosmodrome rocket is like super stretchy if you go out and look at it from close up. But yeah, you can sparrow around out here, which is very, very cool. And then of course you've got the circle, which I think you can go through. Yeah, you can. And honestly, it looks really ugly up close. I don't like this texture very much, but there's something kind of interesting that you can see it out here. Like, I'm guessing this is sort of like a much more unloaded version than what you would typically see. Maybe? But, yeah. Another interesting little tidbit about this area, I might do it at the end, but first off, no, you can't fly up to the Cabal ships, they're still farther out. But then there's also those rocks down there, and those rocks are actually solid, and I have no idea what those like correspond to and why they're globally loaded, because I mean, the thing is that we just essentially sparrow flew across Nessus, technically. And I'll show you what I mean on the map once I fly up here, which is our final destination. But, yeah. This is all kind of crazy that you can get out here. I was very surprised when you could get... so, yeah. Right over here is probably the farthest point away from... Oh, you can, like, stand right here. This is probably the farthest point away from the map that has like, ever happened. Actually, no, this is the farthest point on Nessus. I kind of forgot that the Dreaming City out of map exists. That's really far away. But, yeah. I'm pretty sure that block out there is solid, but it's out of the box, so I can't really tell, so... yeah. So, just a quick one today. Oh yeah, if you're curious, my ghost spawned on that little thing that we first landed on down there. Which is a surprising distance away, but... yeah. So I guess I'll, let's see if I can, yeet my way over to the rocks. I'm pretty sure I have enough forward momentum. Oh, I don't. We're gonna miss it. Barely, but I guess we'll call it a flyby. Oh, maybe? No, it's not gonna happen. That's unfortunate. But those rocks right there are solid. And who knows why. But yeah, you can also look at the undersides of your shoes. I remember the first time we checked to see the bottom of whether or not the bottom of my soles on the last Wish gear had Wish 15 on it. They didn't. But yeah. Oh, you can also see your disconnected torso. Cool. And there we go. Now we're back up. So yeah, I guess that's it for the third and hopefully final video of the day. Thanks for watching, and pretend there's a cool outro.